gobfares.
What did Tony say, Bren?
Well, he said he'd come back as soon as he could, but I have to say, he didn't really sounded a bit down.
What else did you get him?
What did I get him? Mints, big bar of chocolate, and a magazine.
Is that pornography? Why not a nice hobby magazine?
Well, that is his hobby, really, isn't it?
Well, if he's off for long, I wouldn't stay on with her.
No, I wouldn't.
Get a nice little job.
What?
Cleaning, light housework, housekeeping. Somewhere nice. There you are, light housekeeper wanted.
Lighthouse keeper.
Put your specs on.
Mugs rinsed in 4 minutes, please.
Can we get you anything? Do you want a cup of tea or a biscuit?
A biscuit?
We got these new Twink. Get them 3 in a packet ones. They're 3 in a packet, but you get like 3 different ones. Do you like Garibaldi's?
I do, actually.
Twink, do you always get a Garibaldi with them?
No, you always get a custard cream, but you don't always get a Garibaldi.
It's like the lottery.
It's nice in here, isn't it? We don't often come in here.
Yeah, it is nice. Great tables, really easy to wipe.
We get a good view of the sheds from here.
Well, we can always hear the machines going.
It's quiet today, actually, isn't it?
They're not on. The big shed's closed. First time since '87. You don't notice the noise, do you? Till it stops. I won't have a tea. Thanks anyway.
Tea break extension may lead to detention.
So, they have to sign that to say they've received them. Then you tick that to say that they've signed it. And then you collect the pink flimsy if they want the same order tomorrow.
And that goes in the red tray?
No, that goes in the buff folder.
When you say buff, do you mean blue?
No. Look, you bring it back to me and I'll sort it.
All clear?
She's not here. Do you want a brew?
Do I not? I mean, I like bins, but hosing them down in this weather, not being crude, but it's brass monkeys.
It's funny with the sheds off, isn't it?
He's out by the binges, Mr. Michael. Just stood around.
What do you think's going to happen?
Well, they might get a new order in.
Yeah, they might do, might they, Stan? Could be like The Sound of Music.
Hey?
Happy ending. Brilliant. Have you never seen it?
I've seen it. It didn't get me there. Not like Love Story. That got me there.
That didn't get me. Not there. But then I don't like people with centre partings.
How's it going in here, then?
It is really bad.
I heard about the deep-fried camembert.
I know. We had enough trouble with ratatouille. Which doesn't help out. She's in office. We're the ones behind the counter taking all the flack.
Michael hasn't been through here, has he? He's got to take a really important call in 20 minutes in his
He's
office.
out by the bins. I'll get him.
Should I?
Oh, no, don't you come out. It's a brass monkey situation.
How's Tony?
He's a bit down. I phoned him last night at home, told him a bit about what was going on with factory.
They've only lost one order, actually, but it was a blimmin' big one.
I know, but it's keeping it all going, isn't it, till they get the payment in for the next order.
Bren, what does it mean it's brass monkeys?
Well, it means it's like really cold. You know, cold enough to freeze off a... Though, actually, I've got a set of monkeys at home and they haven't got any on anyway.
Not how it gets done in my kitchens.
Yeah, but if we need Stan in a hurry...
Then I will bleep him. There's no need to kneel upon the sink and lob a cardboard box at him out of the window. And you do not leave the sink until the washing up is completed.
I've been on sync for 2 weeks.
With Tony, we only went on sync maybe once in a shift.
Well, I'm sorry to say this of a person who's on chemotherapy, but Tony had a lot of funny ideas. Letting people out to buy panty liners in firm's time. Allowing people to weigh themselves willy-nilly.
Tony understood people.
He understood women.
He should have. He'd done enough research. They were stacked a foot high, those magazines in there.
He knew there was more to life than portion control.
He knew his market. Brie and beetroot. Not a combination that'll ever catch on here.
Are you questioning my authority?
I'm questioning the sense of running this place like a deep-fried dictatorship. You don't know the first thing about handling a workforce.
I'm warning you.
Oh, don't bother. Save your breath to cool your kiwi fruit. Tony gave leeway and he got commitment.
That's right. I'm not sticking around for this.
Nor me.
Tony might have had a little bit of a pornographic side to him, but he had heart. He cared.
Even Mussolini let them dance round a maypole. Bren, I'll call you.
Right. I don't think we need to spend any more time on two rather sad individuals who can't see the exciting potential of beetroot. Excuse me. Thermoses to be collected from the top floor. 7 minutes, and I hope you've remembered where to put your pink flimsy.
I have.
Why don't you walk a bit slower?
All right.
I'd like to see you buck your ideas up as well.
Is there something I'm doing wrong?
I want focus, Anita. I want drive. I want commitment. How can I respect someone who lets her hormones affect her portion control?
With Tony, it was all a bit more free and easy. I mean, you know, it all got done, but if someone was having a bit of a...
Yes?
You know, a bit of a female, you know, a bit of a PMT type thingy-bob, then they could go and have a skulk and Tony would cover for them.
Well, I'm not Tony. I don't want your problems, I don't want your personal life, and I don't want any sort of relationship with your reproductive cycle. If you can't come to me, Anita, tomorrow morning and say, Nicola, I am 100% committed to catering, then don't come in at all. What are you looking at?
Well, I'm looking at a kitchen with not enough people in it, do you know what I mean?
Oh, don't worry. This is a fairly standard staffing problem as far as I'm concerned.
I bet it is.
Are you being insolent?
I don't know, am I?
Right. I'll check how far Miss Dopey's got with the top floor thermoses.
Nicola, we need a word urgently.
Take a seat. Back shortly.
Fantastic news. A factory in Scotland's had a chemical leak and they've had to close down temporarily. And they're in the middle of a big order for Scandinavia, which they can't complete. So Mr. Michael's arranged for us to take over from the Scottish factory and complete the rest of the order here, tonight.
Oh!
And if we can bring that in on time, then we can bid for the next order and we'll be back in business.
Oh, brilliant. But, so, what am I saying? Oh, yes, the only way we can complete this first order
is to run the sheds 24 hours.
Which means running the canteen 24 hours.
Right, yeah.
We're really asking a big favour of the men. We need to offer hot meals right through the night. So how do you think the girls will feel, Bren, about working a whole night shift? Anita and Twink will be dead keen, I imagine. Do you think Dolly and Jean will cope? Look, I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job.
I beg to recap. You want the canteen to stay open right through to tomorrow morning, but it's not to cost any more money.
The men have volunteered to do these shifts. It's all goodwill.
Can't believe you've let two of the staff walk out.
And we don't know about Anita.
And we don't know about Anita.
What we don't know about Anita is why the heck she was given a job here in the first place. She's about as much use as knickers on an avocado. And Dolly and Jean are no loss. Oh, those executive platters they're so proud of. That sort of parsley garnish went out with the Bee Gees. The canteen will be open, but we will not do toast, we will not do chips, and unless you increase my budget to allow for replacement counter staff, we will not do custard. Excuse me.
That's a bit sad. No custard. Gives a bit of a cheery atmosphere, I always feel.
Never mind, Mikey.
It's all happening down there, isn't it?
I've never seen it this busy.
Are you set up for the first meal break?
You're joking me. There's two of us doing 5 people's jobs here. We've hardly cleared up from dinner time.
Well, what about Anita?
She's phoning her now.
Well, she's in no breach if she don't come back. This is a voluntary shift.
How do you mean, voluntary?
They can't make you do it.
Oh, I didn't get that. I thought it was like compulsory.
No, but we can't let factory down.
I can. Do an extra shift for that bum-faced crap hound, I don't think so.
Twink, keeping the canteen going is keeping the men going, is keeping the factory open, do you know what I mean?
Look, Bren, no offence, but look around. It's a tatty old canteen in a crummy old factory. It's going to close down sooner or later. You're asking me to work through the night for that scrotum?
I know, but it's not to do with her. This is for men, and for Mr. Michael, and for Tony. Do you know what I mean? And for us. Do you know what I mean? I mean, we're a team, aren't we? Do you know what I mean? I mean, do you not think that that means something?
Don't mean nothing to me. Sorry. See you tomorrow.
Well, I'm here anyway, don't forget. I can clear up at least.
Yeah, thanks.
Anita's not coming back in, apparently. I spoke to her father. Is that girl in the toilet again?
Twinkle's gone. She's not working the shift.
Oh,
Honestly, Brenda, I thought you might be a bit more persuasive than that.